Hey, it's me again. I bought a new book today. Now, before I show you this book, I just want to mention that I've read books on these topics before. I'm not the kind of person that, doesn't take a look at both sides. The book is the one that Brock, the atheist antidote, has used several times in his videos. Let's see if I can get it on the screen here. Dinesh D'Souza, What's So Great About Christianity? Just got home, just opened it, just took a look at it, and I'll probably be making videos in regards to what he has to say. I kind of want to tackle some of these, but looking at the table of contents, that doesn't come across all that well. But one of the first things I see is part 1, The Future of Christianity. In chapter 1, it's the twilight of atheism, the global triumph of Christianity. Now, I haven't read anything in this book yet, so I'm just voicing some opinions simply on the name of the title and the chapters. The twilight of atheism. Well, that's kind of interesting, given that the world today has more atheists in it than has ever existed before. Atheism is one of the fastest growing subcultures here in America. In 10 years, we've more than doubled our population. And that's people like me that are open about being atheists. There's some indications that our population is actually quadrupled, but that most of these people just simply claim to be non-religious. In America, atheism is the fastest growing subculture, period. We're outpacing, philosophical subculture. We're outpacing Islam, we're outpacing Mormons, and we're outpacing Christians, who are losing ground here in America. This can be seen if you actually look at the polls, such as any of the polls asking persons' religious views. You can find them on the web. CNN did a story on it not too long ago where they mentioned that. And throughout the world, some countries have an atheist population in excess of 80%, such as Norway? But it's also a small country, but surprisingly, it has one of the smallest populations and one of the lowest crime. It has one of the largest atheist populations and one of the smallest crime rates. Survival of the sacred: Why Religion is Winning. Well, religion has already won. The question is, will it remain the champion that it's been in the past? Chapter 3, God is Not Great, and the atheist assault on religion. Now, it's true. Atheists are assaulting religion. We've finally found our voice in today's world. We're not afraid anymore. I'm doing those ums again. Darn. We no longer sit back quietly, keeping to ourselves for fear of being threatened, assaulted, burned at the stake, stoned, whatever. Miseducating the Young, Saving Children from Their Parents. That's chapter 4. That one sounds kind of interesting. I bet it's a little tirade on secular teachings, like academia, science, stuff like that. Matter of fact, that sounds similar to something else that Brock covered when he went off on academia in the video Christian 101 or Christian Students 101, one of those videos. And then it continues on with all sorts of interesting little chapter titles. But I'll be reading this book over the next several weeks. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a video per chapter or if I want to do a video per part. The book's broken into 8 parts, and there's quite a few more chapters than that. There's 26 chapters, so I'm not sure I want to do 26 videos on this book. So I might break it into parts and just discuss each part. But the main point here is most atheists are willing to read Christian literature. I've read the entire Left Behind series. I've read, I can't remember them all. It's too many. 20 Evidences for God. Can't remember the author, and several others. But we're willing to read these things. We have no problem with it. However, I rarely see a Christian apologist, especially a creationist, actually reading books that we would suggest. And that's my challenge to any of my creationist or apologist viewing audience. Pick up some books that talk about science. I've mentioned a few. Prothero, I think I said his name right this time. Evolution, What the Fossils Say and Why It Matters. Coin, Why Evolution is True. Shubin, Your Inner Fish. I like that book. Etc. And you can read stuff from Dawkins. But I know a lot of people have this, a lot of these apologists and creationists have a grave dislike of Dawkins, probably due to his most recent book, The God Delusion, which an interesting book in and of itself, but definitely one that would ruffle a few saurian feathers. Don't know if you get that, but maybe you do. So, just wanted to give that update. It should be interesting reading. I'll see if I can get through chapter 1 by the time I have to go to work in 2 hours. Maybe I'll be able to get a video up on that one tonight. Alright, take care.